What's up, people? My name's Geek. This is Geek Provisions. Today I'm opening more Spider-Man magic. Like I said before, I went to my local store, Brotherhood Games, big up Brotherhood Games. I went to buy a box of OP11 because someone pulled the manga from the case of OP12 that I'm pretty sure was the one in the window. So I didn't want OP12. I thought I'll go for some OP11. I'll chase the Luffy. It's a 6 set. I don't mind opening a bit more. They didn't have any. So it was Magic Spider-Man release day. I saw the booster boxes there. I saw the bundles. I saw the collector boosters, which honestly, go and watch the last one. The cards are so sick. Like, if you're a fan of Marvel, if you're a fan of Spider-Man, go check out these. Even if you go and buy the singles, they look so good. So today we're going to be opening a whole booster box and the collector's booster. This is like £180 just at retail. God knows what this shit's selling for, like scalpers, resellers, whatever. But we're going to be opening it because the cards look sick. Let's get into it. Let's get into this. Honestly, I'm so excited for this. We're going to open this at the end. This was what I opened in the last video. You basically got some promos that like make a picture. I did open I'll give you a little sneak peek of what came in that collection booster. Literally every card, not every card, but there are like multiple bangers in these. I think there was a good like 4 cards where I was just like, wow. Like, if you are into that sort of comic book art, you are gonna like this set without a shadow of a doubt. Right, this is even the box looks sick. This is a big old box. So what I'm gonna do, I don't think all the cards in this look amazing. I don't know about playability of the cards. I'm not going to be talking about any playability. I don't play Magic, even though I do want to have a go at like a bit of Commander. I've heard it's really good. And the scene is sort of picking up at my local, so maybe I'll go and have a go. But yeah, I'm just going to try and stop on like the cards that I really think look good. Otherwise, this box opening is going to take a million years. So got a little station here to put any of the like sick cards that we pull. Mate, I know this is like a kind of nothing card to everyone else, but this was honestly one of my favorites. As a chef, I said on the last one, collecting any food related card, this one is probably one of the best that I have so far. So we do have them the wrong way around. That's great. That's a good start. Venomized Cat. We pulled a few of those. Yeah. Like, even, like, that's just so sick. It's so sick. I was saying I don't really like the borders at all. Like, I'm really not a big fan. Ooh, that's a cool one. Yeah, I really like these. I really like these. Again, like I said, if you are into that sort of 90s comic book style, you are gonna love this set. Yeah, it was Mysterio. I knew it was Mysterio. Sorry, last video. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of... Is there one of these in every pack? That's pretty cool. I'll have to have like a whole binder page full of hot dogs. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of the card stock. I'm not a fan of the borders. I quite like the back. I've always quite appreciated the that. I think it's such an iconic card back. But yeah, other than the art itself, yeah, that's sick. Other than the art itself, I'm not a big fan of Magic cards. I'll be completely honest. But I'm fully into what they're doing at the moment. With all the bagel, again, very into it. Yeah, I'm into all the sort of collab sets that they do. I think it's such a good idea. That's great. Such a good idea for like collectability of the game. because I feel like it didn't really have that in the way that, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are plenty of people that collect it to just collect and not actually play. But I think compared to other games like One Piece, like Pokemon, I'm sure Lorcana to an extent, it just doesn't have the collectability like that does. But the way they're incorporating all these other, what do you call it, like IPs, like when they did Lord of the Rings, I'm sure a lot of that's to do with serialization and people wanting to get a card that's worth loads of money. But it's also an IP that people love, right? Like, yeah, Lord of the Rings, Final Fantasy, huge. Now this, they're gonna have Avatar, and I'm very, very here for it. That's pretty sick art as well. Very, very here for it. Chameleon. Aunt May. Craven. It's so funny because like so many of in my opinion, like Spider-Man's kind of like the Batman of Marvel. Like, hear me out. He's kind of like the Batman of Marvel in the sense that like Batman, he doesn't have like crazy powers and he's not like the strongest, and I'm not saying that Spider-Man does have the same, like obviously he does have crazy powers and he is crazy strong, but hear me out. He just sort of, he's so smart and he calculates how to beat people in like the most efficient way, and can beat like some of the strongest sort of foes and enemies that there are in that universe. And Spider-Man's like very similar. Like he is, if like in the comics and stuff, he's beaten, like if you can, that's pretty sick. That's banging. Woo. Yeah, the art is just mad. I'm gonna keep that one there because I like it. But yeah, he's just like, he's super smart. His like combat IQ is crazy. Obviously having his sort of like spider sense helps a lot, but like pretty much anything he could have done to stop someone in the comics he's done. But he still has like the worst villains as his sort of like main antagonists. Like they mostly just suck. They're like borderline petty criminals just running around New York, but then like when he gets called up to beat the shit out of Thanos and put the Infinity Gauntlet on, he'll also do that. I just find that really funny. And I love the whole multiverse stuff with it as well. It's really cool. Really cool. Not seeing anything crazy so far. Promise you that collector booster, we will see something. And I'm sure we'll get some stuff in this as well. I probably know less about what's in the main set than I do the collector booster. Obviously you see things online, little spoilers and stuff. That's pretty funny. Superior foes of Spider-Man. See what I mean though? Like literally just petty crime. I'm pretty sure they're just like they're just people dressed up as other superheroes, just like robbing banks and shit. Mysterio. Steel Wrecking Ball. Yeah, you wouldn't want to get hit with that. What are you saying about the hair? Or like lack thereof? It's time, man. It's time. The bald head's got to come back. Genetics was not it was not in my favour, unfortunately. I'm rocking it though. I think it's decent. Got a foil land. They do look pretty cool. I don't really know what that is. Is it a resource? Pretty sure it's a resource. Yeah, actually, that's cooler than the other ones I've seen. See, that's got the spider web. Yeah, let me know have any of you guys opened this? Do any of you like play the game? Have any of you been sucked in like I have just because it's a cool IP? Like, I feel like everyone's pretty bang into Spider-Man. JJJ. Shadow of the Goblin. Norman Osborn. Anonymous Asylum. Ominous, sorry. Cool, we're really getting through this. And we've not yet hit anything crazy. Nice arts, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's some very, very playable cards in amongst it. That's cool. A nice Miles Morales. Is that Gwen Spidey? Gwenderman. That's pretty cool. Spider Girl. Trying to think what other IPs I'd like to see them do. I'd like to see them do like maybe something a little bit less, what's the word? Like, obviously most of the things that they make into cards, obviously it being a card game where you battle, it would be of characters that already fight. But hear me out. I'd like to see them do some dumb shit like Ed, Ed and Eddie. Or something like that. Or like Powerpuff Girls. That would be too funny. I reckon they could make some sick... Or like... Samurai Jack. Oh, yo. Samurai Jack cards would be... I would spend a serious amount of money on that. Ooh, okay. So, there's a card that I want out of this that is the same black suit Spider-Man. I think it's from Secret Wars, that suit. Love this 100%. I'm keeping that. Swarm Being of Bees. Swamp. Cool, a load of shiny stuff in that one. Yeah, I really, really, really want that. I did get one of the different Spidey cards. I won't tell you which one. From the collection booster, you have to go watch it. But yeah, that Secret Wars one is 100% the one I want. Grow extra arms. I don't remember that. Like, obviously that must have happened for it to be on the card, but I fully don't remember that. Romantic Rendezvous. Spider-Verse. That would be a sick one to have in like a full art, borderless, just all of them just sort of spread around. Even the Spido Dino. Spinneret and Spiderling. I have no idea who they are. Missed that one. Pumpkin Bombardment. Obviously Green Goblin situations. Give us something shiny. Give us some sort of full art. Something. That's pretty cool. Eerie Gravestone. Very eerie indeed. Shriek Tremblemaker. Madame Web. That's a sick one. Superior Spider-Man. Guy in the Chair. Love the Guy in the Chair. That one's sick. It's not looking good at the moment, not gonna lie. For £155 for the booster box, I was expecting a little bit more pizzazz. That is pretty cool. I did pull this one already, but yeah, I don't know. I guess if you collect other TCG, or at least like Pokemon and One Piece, I think maybe you're a bit more used to, like, you've got your uncommons, commons, rares, Then you've got like SRs, which look quite... Ooh, look, we're building up here for me to get this Secret Wars Spider-Man. That looks cold. That looks fucking cold. Now, again, if that was foil... Oh! So sick. Yeah, I mean, like, these are... those Secret Wars ones are sick. Gwen Stacy. I love the art in the background there. Yeah, those Secret Wars Spider-Man ones are just ridiculous. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, you get so many different rarities. Like, even from SRs to SECs to the alternate arts to the mangas, the SPs. Obviously, you've got like your full arts, your illustration rares, your SIRs, all of that good stuff. I'm not really getting that from this game so far. That's topical, should we say? Craven, not a big fan of Craven. Got one of those. And again, I know, I get it. Like, this is mostly a player-based game, but they could just, if they just had a few more like alternate art, different styles, because the art on it itself is like, even this, like, I don't know what rarity this is. I'm assuming it's like uncommon / common. The art on it's amazing, but if you had more like full art, sort of borderless stuff, it would just make it even more collectible. And maybe that's what they don't want. Maybe they want to keep, which is fair enough. Maybe they want to keep their sort of loyal player base. They don't want it to get like over scalped by people that aren't playing the game. Which I fully get, kind of fully appreciate that. Mary Jane. I love this one. This is my favorite, like, one of my favorite regular foils. Just the colors on it are sick. Right, our last few packs, and then we're gonna get onto that collector booster. Come on, give us another full arty kind of card. I want one of those sort of variant Spider-Man. I don't know. I don't actually know. Like, I'm sure there's like most of the cool cards in that collector booster. I think I said you can't get in the regular set. That's obviously what makes that booster box so special and so goddamn expensive. I think it was like 600 or something. Oh, I think there's something coming up here. Maybe the next card. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. These are so cool, man. Right, you're gonna have to come down. Spectacular Spider-Man is gonna have to pop a squat there. Peter Parker, Spider Senses tingling. Ultimate Green Goblin, that is a scary dude. Savage Mansion. I'm telling you. Wait around for that collection booster. Like, I'm hoping that the last one wasn't like a really good one, and this one's going to be a bit underwhelming, because the last one, just so many good looking cards. They're all hollow or foil. Oh, that's sick. I'm glad I got that one in foil. That was one of the arts that I really liked. Put that to the side. Alright, 5 more. I'm going to go through these nice and quick. I think we've seen most of these already. Lots of duplicates. I feel like this is one of those boxes where you open one box and you sort of get most of the stuff. That's what it feels like. Obviously, I don't know how to build a Magic deck. I don't know how many cards of each you're allowed. I would imagine it's similar to most games though. Like a 4 of and a 50 card deck seems pretty consistent throughout most TCG. But could be wrong. Often am. But yeah, let me know. What's your favourite pull so far out of what we've got from just the booster box? Because the arts are amazing. Like these are like that is just But I believe we can still get more. I believe we deserve more, in fact. Again, 155 for a box. I'm sure the worth, like the value is here for playable cards. But I want me some shiny cardboard. I want me some cool Spider-Man art. That 90s comic book art. I have so many of these already. Again, the Ominous Asylum. Right. One more pack of play boosters. One more. Uno más. And then we will get into that collector booster. Venom's Hunger. That's pretty sick. Spider Island. Whoosh. Vulture. School Days. Web Shooters. Come on, can we get one? Yeah, that's pretty sick. Spider Punk. Stegron. Right, that is it from the play booster. Now, the moment you and I have all been waiting for. If I can get the bloody thing open. Nice and fucked up already, love that. So that is the back. So we've got an Eerie Gravestone. Oscorp Research Team. Obviously Norman Osborn. The Green Goblin, that's his research team. Guy in the chair, we love the guy in the chair. The 5th foil Vibrant Cityscape. Symbiote Spawn. That looks cold. I would love that in like a full art sort of thing. Spider-Man Noir. Web Warriors. That's sick as well. Penny. Spider-Girl Legacy Hero. Again, a lot of these are like foil versions of cards in there. But there will be like 4 or 5 pretty sick cards coming up, I hope. One of the lands again. Spider-Woman. Urban Retreat. This is getting scary now because we're getting quite far into the pack. Imposter Syndrome. Okay, there we are. Pretty sick. Now, we did get one of these already, but this is like a hollow version, so it is a bit better. There should be some more coming up. Oh, that is sick. That is sick. Carnage. Woo! That's cold. Like that 90s, early 2000s comic book artwork. Can we get another one? We cannot. Pretty sick though. Is it as good as the last pack? Maybe not. Again, go and watch the last one. We opened these, a couple more play boosters, and another collector booster. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do you want to see any more of this open? I've got one more Spider-Man MTG video coming. We're going to open that last collector booster. Obviously, leave a like, share it if you want to share it, drop a comment. Let me know what your favourite pull, what your favourite card from this opening was. Are you going to be opening any of this stuff? And obviously, if you're not subscribed, drop me a subscribe. It would be much appreciated. I'll catch you on the next one in a bit.